Okay, here is how to save the planet in 3 basic steps that for some reason nobody talks about. Number one, simplify. We overcomplicate this much more than it has to be. We have to change how we deal with energy, food, and money. In energy, we have to switch from fossil fuels to renewables. We know that. With food, we have to grow and raise and eat much less meat, and we have to use less chemicals when we grow our food. With money, we have to stop funding the problems, stop funding the harmful industries, and instead take that, which are fossil fuels and animal ag, and instead take that money and fund the solutions, which are renewable energies and regenerative ag. Number two is community. Now, in my last book, my co-author and I wrote a lot about this. So in this fight to save the planet, we focus a lot on top-down and bottom-up solutions. Top-down is government and corporate action. Bottom-up is, individual lifestyle change, consumption change, voting, and things like that. And both of those are very important. Usually we focus on one or the other. Both are very important. But there's a scale in between, which is the community scale. And it's so magical because it's small enough that at the community scale, action at the community scale is democratic, it's free, and you maintain some of the control that we sort of lose in a globalized world, right? And it's also big enough that you have the buying power to make real impact. And in that way, it's, the community scale actions are sort of the progressive and the conservative political ideal. Now, there are thousands of communities that already have self-funded solar and wind projects which supply the entire community with super cheap energy for life. There are also millions, effectively, of communities that have a local organic garden that gives them food sovereignty, which means they basically have a reliable supply of healthy food. Number three is update our beliefs. Globally, we have I've read that it's estimated we have about 90% of the technology that we need to live completely sustainably on planet Earth. And we are implementing it, but not nearly aggressively or quickly enough. Why is that? Because what's holding us back is not what we have, but what we believe. And I speak and write about this often in my videos and in my public appearances. Suffice it to say that our collective notions and ideas about sustainability are often both outdated and incorrect. And especially when it comes to ideas that center around profit, opportunity, sacrifice, and quality of life. And as I said in my other videos, I go into these topics quite a bit more. So anyway, I promised myself I would keep this video quick, aligning with number one, which is simplify. These are 3 ways to save the planet that are rarely spoken about enough.